The Zimbabwean government has resumed blending petrol with ethanol as part of a raft of measures aimed at reducing fuel prices and increasing the availability of the commodity. This comes amid uncertainty in fuel supply in the country due to instability in Eastern Europe. Here are the details of these and other stories from across the continent.
Zimbabwe's cabinet has approved a number of strategies to stabilize fuel prices. The measures include resuming petrol blending next week that the government had scrapped in January this year. The Zimbabwean government is also making efforts to improve the strategic fuel reserve, with $40 million worth of fuel having been procured in the last 6 months. Zimbabwe targets to maintain at least a 30-day stock cover, which at the current consumption levels translates to 150 million litres. The fuel reserve is to be released onto the market to plug supply gaps or to stabilize prices. In addition, Zimbabwe intends to set up a fuel price stabilization fund to cushion consumers from sharp increases in fuel prices. Meanwhile, Ethiopia will be granted $300 million by the World Bank to finance activities that will help in the recovery and reconstruction of buildings that were damaged in the past conflict. The resource will be used to finance the activities designed to support basic services that stand to benefit education, health, water supply, and a special effort to support survivors of gender-based violence in conflict-hit areas. Once the cash is received, the Ethiopian government would sign up with third-party organizations to execute the project in the high conflict areas. Finally, manufacturers in Nigeria are calling on the government to improve the local production of wheat and oil. Raw material importation has been greatly affected by the continuing conflict between Russia and Ukraine. Amid growing fears about the situation worsening in the long run, economic analysts say Nigeria should look to strengthen its local production efforts so as to reduce the country's dependence on imports. The government has flagged off the first ever rain-fed commercial wheat cultivation in the north-central state of Plateau, with a charge on farmers to embrace the cultivation of the crop.